All right, any questions at all about the body language before we go into some more video heavy? Yeah?
Oh, can you clarify about the yawning? Because my husband was telling me, I didn't see the article, but that he read that yawning was a sign of stress. So what exactly was it that is a stress?
They say it's a stress, yeah, the question is, about yawning, what did the study say exactly? Yawning is a sign of stress. We believe it's definitely a stress reliever. We know that in humans too. It brings more oxygen to the brain, it helps with blood pressure and things like that. So when we're stressed or when we're tired, we yawn and kind of wakes us up a little bit. So we know that, and it seems to be the same with dogs. But we also believe that because dogs know that, just instinctually, that when a dog, and actually the little black dog you saw who snarled at the kitten is great at this. We use her a lot for evaluating aggressive dogs. If she sees a dog who's just really, really intense, she will yawn at the dog. And we're not sure if she's just saying, hey, calm down, or if she's signaling, you're making me stressed, which in itself is an idea, so can you calm yourself down because you're worrying me? Okay, so we're not exactly sure, of course, what's going on in their heads, but we can put it at least in context.
When I look at my dogs when they yawn, it's like, I'm bored, or I'm just waking up first thing in the morning.
Right,
that's why when they said it's stress-related, it's like,
yeah, and again, put it in context. If you know that they're just, like, oh, I've just been out for a run and I'm circling to lie down in the bed, yeah, they're tired. Okay. But if it's, all of a sudden they were happy and you start taking the brush out and you start grooming them and they yawn, it's like, ooh, they don't like being brushed. Okay. Yeah?
Are we able to use a dog that's, let's say, calm, to calm down another dog before taking it out? Let's say you take out the calm dog and this other dog that's excited or aroused, and use that dog to sort of calm down.
Can you guys take a calm dog out?
Along with a
not along with another dog, no. I mean, you can try if there's two volunteers, not two dogs per volunteer, but if there's another volunteer available and there's a calm dog, yeah, you can try to take the calm dog out first, followed by the other one, and see if that helps. That's a good question. Okay, so we have some video to show you here of escalating emotion. This is just important for you to see that, again, when you're working with a dog or a cat, and we'll talk about cats soon, you really need to keep an eye on the dog when you're with it, because changes in the environment lead to changes in a dog's behavior. Okay, so this dog started out fine. I don't recall actually why I was videotaping her to start with, but it changed when I think another dog, maybe it was just a person, entered in the room. What video or audio for this one? Tail is up. It's a fairly loose wag right now. It's a little bit of a hyperpant, but not terrible. She starts tongue flicking, ears go back. That tail becomes faster and stiffer. That snort is frustration, actually. You can see her pupils are dilated. She's holding her mouth open more, so she's hyperpanting. When she barks, she's baring teeth at the same time. You can tell her lips are pressed against her gums. And it's that high-pitched stress bark because it's not that rapid-fire alarm bark. So that high pitch is stress. And that was very quick. One little thing in the environment changed, and she did not like it. So keep an eye out when you're working with them. Okay, so we're going to go through some videos. Do you want to change this down it?
We're okay.
Okay, we're going to go through 6 different videos, and when each is over, I want you to tell me if this is a dog that you would approach or not, and why. Okay, so it's kind of pop quiz time. We don't need the audio for everything, so I'm just going to kind of go back and forth with that, so you don't hear just lots of nonsense that's not important. Now this is that same beagle that we saw before with the ears, just a couple of days before that. Nothing like scaring an adorable little beagle, right? Okay. Would you approach this dog or not? No. Okay, I'm getting mostly head shakes. Why would you not approach?
Because the signs are so obvious. The head is down, it's backing up, it's very cautious. It comes forward, one step forward, two steps back.
Yeah, okay, very good,
Smells.
yeah. Head down, backing up, I'm sorry, what else?
Smells.
Mouth is closed, right? Not panting or breathing normally. You can see whale eye even on the freeze, but there was some whale eye, some dilated pupils. Ears are back a little bit. Did you notice when she sat down, the tail kind of went out behind her and got really stiff? So stiffened tail. Also, I don't know if you noticed, it's a little difficult with the way the lights are, and I'm sure you're probably looking more at her face. But when she was sitting before she moved back under the sink, the hind leg was trembling. So she's got some muscle tremors going on from stress too. So yeah, in general, this is a dog you would not want to approach. Okay. Now, yes.
Oh, well, like in this case, not so much that you would approach dog, but would it be all right if you just stayed where you were and just put your
Yes.
hand out and then let the dog
Yes.
approach you on their terms?
Yes, absolutely. Because she, like you said before, it was one step forward, two steps back. So there was some forward. So she did want attention, and that's actually the first thing that you should look at when you approach a dog. Does the dog want to interact with you? So does it approach you or does it not? If it approaches you, does it do so in a friendly manner, or again, does it do so in an aggressive manner? So she was kind of curious. She leaned forward, she took a step, and then she craned her head, she kind of leaned to sniff a little bit, and then she backed away. So I would not approach her, but I would maybe crouch down a little bit, a few feet away, baby talk, put a hand out a little bit, see if she'll come forward and sniff, and then just kind of go very slowly from there and see how she reacts to it. Because overall, yeah, she's probably just more scared than antisocial. Okay, so, absolutely. All right, plug your ears. Yes or no? Yes, I'm getting a head yaw, I'm getting a couple of head nods, yes, okay. Anybody say no? Is there, okay, why do you say no?
Coming forward at you is right against her really fast.
It's a very fast, stiff wag.
It's kind of higher than it should be. It's not like, it wasn't a happy barking from what I sound. It's not
Okay,
wanting to go forward.
yeah, tail is up for the most part, right? It's carried high and it's a very stiff, fast wag. The dog is coming forward, is approaching. The bark, you interpret the bark as not friendly?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And that's fine. This is one of those things I would not necessarily say, there's a right or wrong answer to necessarily. A lot of this is what your gut tells you is safe for you to do or not. I just read that as an excitement bark. Okay. But yes, for those of you who said yes, why do you say yes? There were a few saying, yeah, I would approach. Yeah.
Well, to me, it looked like at some point he was going to the play stance.
Okay.
He had the front down, the butt up, even though the tail wasn't,
Mhm.
only because he was limited by the size of the
So
cage.
sort of a play bow, yes. So friendly dog, right. Is this an aroused dog? Yes, yeah. I would say this is an aroused dog. So that very fast wag, carried high. The barking, so excitement barking, lots of pacing, lots of jumping up and down in the cage. Okay, which again he couldn't do a whole lot of because he's as tall as the cage is, so he did the best he could with that, but he barely stopped. His pupils were also dilated, so he was aroused. So this guy is actually more aroused than the one who bit me. Okay, so again, he's friendly, he just has no self-control right now. Yeah, question?
He also stuck his nose almost through the
Mhm.
is that a sign as well? I mean, obviously it's a sign of approaching.
Sticking the nose through, yeah, I would say that's a sign of being curious about the person, yeah, and trying to sniff, or maybe trying to solicit and get attention and contact. So again, I think he's a friendly dog. He's just so aroused right now. Again, this is a dog who very easily could bite you without intending to do any harm, just because he's trying to get that frustration out and he doesn't know what to